Hello and welcome to episode 451 of DCP Plus podcast. How's everybody doing?
Huge.
It's draft night. I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to this.
Draft
I'm
night.
I'm scared. I've never done this stuff before.
Yeah, me neither. I'm right there
It's
with you,
always
Moan.
it's always football. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you're normally picking players and
Yeah.
how good you
Yeah.
think the players are going to be, but it's basically the same. So if you're confused about what Briar's talking about, we are doing Fantasy Critic, which is fantasycritic.games. It works exactly like Final Fantasy. It works just like Final Fantasy, the video game. It doesn't at all. It works like football fantasy football.
Mhm.
But if you're listening to this and you don't know anything about fantasy football either, the way that it works
Which
is we
was
make a
me.
league. Yes, which is a lot of gamers. Surprise, surprise. You make a team, you all get together, you have a time where you're doing the draft, and we're going between each other, picking games that we think are going to be highly rated. This is rated by like Metacritic, OpenCritic. This is Critic reviews.
And only one person can pick one game. Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're the publishers, and we are publishing the best games of
That's right.
2026 to see who can
Yeah.
make the most money, right?
Yeah, and then
exactly
the
it.
person at the end who has the highest amount of points means that you've had the highest rated games throughout the year. You win.
However,
Right.
game sales do not account for this at all. It's only ratings.
No.
Critic
It's
Ratings.
only
ratings.
ratings.
Yeah. Open
So,
critic
We're
ratings, right?
Yes.
Critic ratings.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
we're
very
we're
specific subset.
moral publishers. We have values and ethics. We don't care about the
That's
money.
right.
We
We're
just
here
want
for
people
the
to
art.
like our games.
Yeah. We're here for good games.
Mhm.
It's not about the
Yep.
money. Yeah, that sounds
Should
right.
Should we
I
talk
mean, if they're
about
so
our
good,
publisher
great.
names?
The shareholders of Weenie Soft are going to be very happy if they sell good, but it's not about the shareholders. They don't run my life.
Mhm. So you're
So Briar's Weenie Soft.
Weenie Soft. It's there's an
Yeah.
H in there that's not silent.
What's
Queenie.
the what do you call like the little line you put under, like
Oh, your little
the
tagline?
your tagline?
I don't know. I'll
Always
have to think
soft?
about that. Give me some time.
Always soft. Gosh.
I apologize. This happens to everybody, I swear. Should we do a little gaming news, or do you want to just jump right into the draft?
Well, TV's just here for the draft.
Okay, let's do
And
the
then TV
draft.
can
That way
head out
TV can
after we
enjoy
do
the
the
rest of his
Oh,
evening.
TV's
right.
just for the draft. I missed that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
My
let me know.
name
Oh, you
is
go on.
Bless Your Daisies.
bless your
Daisies,
daisies.
Bless
Uh-huh.
your daisies. Bless your
Yep.
daisies. Because I'm a wholesome publisher.
Oh, I thought it was because when all your games die, the daisies come up.
Oh, there you go.
Interesting.
Bit of shit talking for
Yeah,
you.
it's actually
your
me
daisies.
saying bless your daisies.
Oh,
you
my
know?
God.
Yeah. Your dead games. Yeah. Bless your
Yep.
daisies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TV, what's your publisher
Bless
name?
In my headcanon, I'm like, a Southern developer, so I went with Gizzard Entertainment instead of
Oh,
Like
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
I
Oh,
like it.
I like it. That's good.
Mhm,
I like it.
Fran.
mhm.
I also took a bit of a page out of that book, and I'm Fran Software.
Love it.
I like it.
Love
Hope
it.
everybody gets that.
Mylon.
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't
you
have
ended
verse,
up.
but now I do.
I have to ask that. Like, did you see that name, Briar, and you just went with Weenie Soft, or this is a total coincidence?
No. I saw what you're doing, like from software. Like I saw what you were doing.
I mean, it's very common to have soft in, a game publisher name.
yeah.
So, it's
I
okay.
was,
No,
I
swear.
was more
all
making like a
names are
double
soft in their
entendre dick
company
joke.
name.
I don't know if you see that in there. I know
it
it's
just
subtle.
occurred to me.
It's very
I
subtle.
just got it.
It's a little, yeah, it's very subtle. You probably can't.
Oh, I thought you misspelled wheelie. I thought it was wheelie soft. Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I see where you're mistaken.
Briar's Weenie
And
Soft. Also, we should announce
you-
that we got a sponsor for today's episode of the podcast is Hims. So
Hims.
Hims is
Oh, yeah, there we
sponsored.
go.
No more Weenie Soft.
Dude, TV, you should have gone with Glizzard Entertainment.
I thought that
Yeah,
was
the
Blizzard at
glizzies?
first.
We can't start
Yeah.
talking about food this early.
I'm sorry. Did it all
That's
for the
the
Mylan?
the
glizzy.
podcast thing.
What's your publisher name?
Look, okay, so when I was making this, I actually didn't know what it meant by publisher, and I was like, what do they want me to put in here? And then once I like named it, I was like, oh, we're pretending to be the publisher. And then I just put Fair Dinkum Games, which I actually think is a real publisher now that I think about it.
I think it is.
Really?
Yeah, I think Fair
Copyright
Dinkum is.
infringement.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Getting 2026
Yeah.
started correctly.
Yeah.
Well, in my
Online.
other league, my publisher name is All Desert, All Ugly. It's me poking fun at Digital Foundry for constantly
nice.
saying that Monster Hunter is All Desert,
Desert,
All Ugly.
All Ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you have it out for
That's
that.
really
Ethos is
good.
Parry Slop, so you can call it anything.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
Not
Parry
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I think my
so,
ethos
Mylan,
would
you're
just
running
be
this
get a
league. Why don't you
VB
get
up.
us
Yeah.
started?
Yeah, should we start? Start drafting.
Let's
All
start
right.
it.
Bang. Warning,
be
once you start drafting, no longer add or remove players. Okay. Okay. The draft is currently in progress. Next, the draft is Blizzard, which is True Vanguards.
There we go.
Okay. Drafts in progress. Okay. Okay.
And the
Just
really
like
cool
that.
thing about this is it's a fun way for us to have a league thing that we can talk crap to each other about all year.
Yeah.
And it's a really fun way for us to talk about 2026 games that we're all personally excited about or we think are going to be good.
People can view this. I have made this public, so you can look at
Oh,
it. You
nice.
just can't participate in it. It's just called DCP Games of 2026.
Okay.
There you
I'll
go.
put
You
a
can-
link
so-
in the description of the YouTube video.
Yeah. So you can go and follow our league and you can make your own league. And then you can compare like how you're doing compared to us. It's good stuff.
Oh, it's
All right.
my
Did
turn.
it lock that in? It locked that in?
What did
What
you
is
say?
it?
Talk
So
about. Okay, I'm doing throw picks, by the way. I did not do GTA right out of the gate.
Really?
Yeah, I know I could.
I did.
My goal's
What
not
are
to
you
win.
gonna- Oh,
Yeah, he's like,
Absolute
Brian's
idiot.
like, I'm here to win.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Okay,
oh,
wait.
people. Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait.
I think there's kind of something I didn't explain, and I wouldn't have known either. But that bottom slot that says Flexi is like any game ever. Every other game is like, I spoke to Watts about this, has to be like a new game or like, you know, not a remaster, remake, like
Not a DLC.
DLC,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And I just gave people one slot to put anything. So if there's something coming up that's like a DLC or whatever, you can use that as your like Flexi slot, which is that
Oh.
multicolored slot.
So how do I move
Um,
that out of my flexi slot into my regular slot?
Who knows? You've stuffed up, suck shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Why is it there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
It's probably.
I thought I was second first. Okay.
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Oh yeah, why did it skip Fran? Went straight
didn't,
to
I just-
Fran went-
Fran
I just
chose
did it.
Marvel's Wolverine. Good
Well,
pick.
can you guys
Oh.
talk about the games you're picking? That's
Yeah,
the
I
point.
know.
Well, I thought we were on the
That's
clock,
exactly.
so I felt rushed.
I thought we were all
Sorry,
picking
sorry.
our first one or something. So
Yeah.
yes, can we get some organization here?
I picked Grand Theft
Alright,
Auto
hold
6
on.
because obviously.
Does Watts? Do you have a timer right now, or you can chill?
I don't see a timer currently.
Okay, so we
I didn't
can
see a
talk
timer.
about it. Let's
It might
let's
be
roll
okay.
it back
well,
to what Vanguard picked, and then
Well,
we'll go
I-
in order.
well, I think the other alternative is everybody picks the first round and then we each talk about a game in order. Either way, I don't care. Just saying.
I picked
Do
Fable
one at a time.
because I've always really loved the Fable series, and I was really sad when they went under and stopped making those games. But they're making a new Fable game, and Playground Games is doing it. So I think I'm kind of banking on them doing at least a decent job, and I picked it just because I wanted to, not because I'm trying to win this thing. It's just something that I'm excited for
Right.
in
well,
2026.
What happens if a game that you pick doesn't come out in 2026? Like, I don't know.
You lose
Fable.
points. Or Grand Theft Auto. You lose
Oh.
points.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's all right. I have
Too
faith
bad.
in Wolverine.
Too bad.
Well, so Brian
Okay.
Too
picked
bad.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
It's an easy pick.
Yeah.
How many years in development has that thing been out?
It
A
got
long
delayed out
time.
last year. I'm confident it's coming out this year. I think it's
I
going to
mean,
be
it could be
big
a
game.
wild card. Like, it could get bad reviews. So much hype for it. You reckon it could be average?
It could. It could.
I doubt it, but it
I
could.
doubt it. I feel like it's a pretty safe pick.
It's a pretty safe pick. Fran,
I think
Marvel
Marvel
Wolverines.
Wolverine is a good pick too. I mean, those
Yeah, I mean-
Spider-Man games have been good.
Insomniac doesn't miss. I'll just leave it at that. Like Insomniac does not miss, and they've been killing it with all of the Marvel properties. But yeah, Marvel's Wolverine is supposed to come out at the end of the year, and it's gory as hell also. So
It is.
I don't know. That's going to earn it
Yeah.
some extra love from everybody, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned. So I
You know
think this
what?
one's
I think single player games are like a safer pick for critic reviews, right? Like I feel like it's a pretty good pick.
true. That wasn't
Yeah.
why, but
Less
now,
things
now
to
that you
go
mention
wrong.
it.
Okay. I'm going next, and I'm picking Saros. This
Oh.
is the game that is kind of a follow up to Returnal. Returnal was
Oh,
incredible. I loved
yeah.
it, and I expect Saros to be the same. Combat looks really fun again, and the way that they did storytelling was also really interesting. So I'm looking forward to this one very much, and I think it will review well.
Great pick.
Right, I'm clicking draft game. I'm looking right now. Oh, Fran, you didn't pick 00. See, I can talk shit now because you guys are draft. Fran didn't pick 007.
I
You've
know,
been
after all the
banging on
hype.
about this
Are you
stuff.
That's
arguing
right.
with? Are you arguing against? Didn't you just agree that Wolverine
No,
was a
I'm
great
arguing with
choice?
you, brother, because you've been saying you've been so excited. I think it looks like dog shit, and you like didn't even pick it.
Okay,
Why don't
that's a
you
bit of
pick
a
it?
stretch out of all the games that I have to start with one game that I was excited about.
We're picking
this guy,
the
dude.
games we
Talk
think are
about
going to be most highly rated,
Dude, the
not the
gaslight on
games
this
we're looking
one.
forward to the most.
He's like, you don't even like that game anymore. I picked
You
one game.
don't. All
Well,
right.
You're
I can't believe you hate this game, Fran, after
You're
you're
a
sitting
dirty
here
traitor.
advertising it for weeks.
You're a rat fink.
He's emailing IO Interactive right now, his sources in the studio.
Don't
Hey,
give this man a code. He hates your game.
Yeah.
How did you guys get through? How did you look through all this so quickly? There's like
'Cause
multiple tabs.
You said you
I
did
mean-
your research, Mylan. You just type
I'm doing
it
it
in.
live, dude.
Type it in.
Oh, you just
I'm
typed-
not
you-
prepared.
You didn't look through the list. You just typed it in.
I typed it in.
Yeah, I just typed in what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
find. That's
searched
all.
for
Yeah.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't do your
Mylan,
research,
so-
Mylan?
No. Don't gaslight me. This is what I said. I was like, can I look at games before? Can I look
Yes.
at games so I can get my list? And
Yeah,
you're like,
you
no,
look
we're
at-
gonna draft it live.
Google-
I'm like,
Well,
okay, now
Mylan, you
drafting
just
it live.
Google
Looking for the list.
2026 video game releases, and you get the entire list.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that
well,
just
This
so
one
you
I
know,
didn't
my
think of. I'm
we're in
gonna
the same-
nab- What? What's up,
we're in the
Frank?
same boat. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for biggest games of the year and kind of filing.
They do
through
have a
and-
hype
yeah.
meter, so like the ones that you
Yeah.
are seeing
Oh,
first are ones that people are really
I
looking
can
forward to.
search via hype meter.
Oh, I
There you
didn't
go.
know that. That's in the tool
Resident
here.
Evil Requiem. Huh. For
I figured that'd go in the
Control.
first round. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Is
I'm not
this
gonna do
podcast
Control.
just going to be Mylan like thinking about like, oh, look at what video games are coming out in 2020?
Hey, give him a break. He's now on. To, he's
I got
naming some good
places to
stuff,
be.
and
Yeah, we're naming
I'm
good names.
drafting. How we
You're-
should be drafting.
You
Talking
guys
Mylan,
will
you're
be
doing a good
learning
job now.
about games that are coming out, and this
Yeah.
is
Tell you what,
very informative.
don't derail Mylan. He's doing good.
I'm
now.
gonna pick Dusk Bloods. Okay.
Oh,
Because
wow.
extraction
Watch, how do you
shooters-
feel
man.
about that pick?
This extraction shooters are all
Night
the
Rain has a
rage.
77 on Metacritic. That's how I feel.
Fuck.
about it.
What's that?
That's surprising.
What has a 77?
Night Rain.
Oof,
It's
okay,
different.
Now you're turning me away.
Nintendo
Hey.
buff.
Oh, wait, no,
Talk
you
about the
picked
Dust
it. You
Bowl.
got to pick it now.
I hadn't locked it in yet. I'll lock it in.
Oh.
I'll lock it in. Oh, see, you guys picked your flexi slot. You stuffed up, mate.
No, it just auto did it.
It auto
I just
did
did
that.
it.
Yeah.
It made me do
Yeah.
it.
No,
Can
It
we
made
resort
me-
that later?
made me.
No, you really should have come prepared.
Oh my god, dude.
It's fine.
I don't even know what a flex
I'm
slot
not even
is.
taking any DLC anyway. Fine.
There we go. Draft game. Boom. I'm in.
All right.
All right.
See, you
Oh,
put
went
yours
into
in
flexi
there.
slot. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't put it in the flexi slot. it
We
went
must be
straight
able to
in there.
reorganize that, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
All right.
No.
All right. Does that bring it back to me?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it switch to you.
It hasn't switched to me yet. Do you have to like queue it up
Oh,
to
okay,
go
I
to
got to
round
draft
2?
again.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it did-
doing
Wait.
like
Back
yeah.
and forth.
Oh, the
like
order
snake.
changed
That looks
again?
good. No.
Now it goes reverse order.
Oh.
Well, that's
Ooh.
dumb.
So
Okay,
then
well,
the
yeah.
person who picks last gets 2, and then
I'm
yeah.
gonna log in control resonant.
Okay,
Ooh,
good choice.
Interesting.
Yep, good franchise. Alan Wake, single player.
You ass.
People like the first. Good
Yeah,
story. Get wrecked. That one's mine. Bing bong.
Stoles it from
Yeah.
us.
that was gonna
Wicked
be my next
truces.
one.
Now it's
Yeah, that's a good one.
me. Okay, I'm gonna go with
Great.
So, can I just say something in my defense?
No.
yeah.
I
Oh.
thought we just picked one game and that was it, and then next week we draft the next one. That's why I was stalling. I was
No,
like,
we
this
did
segment
seven.
needs to go on forever.
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Do we have to pick
I
this
told
full
you, I've
list?
never
then? Yeah.
drafted this.
If we do,
before.
we're gonna have to like put a timer on Milo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should do half. Whatever. Yeah, just seems like it could be a lot.
Well, I am going to go with Resident Evil Requiem.
I think that's a
There
good
was
pick.
actually a Resident Evil showcase today. It was very
Yeah.
short, but
Yeah.
they showed more of Leon's gameplay. They showed him parrying and grabbing heads and
Little
smacking
hatchet.
them and little gut in the face and so much gore. And it just
Yes.
looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. And
Yeah.
Resident Evil always tends to do good, but this one looks like it's going to have the horror and suspense with Grace while also really fun action with Leon. So
I'm
I
worried
think
about the
it'll
Grace
be,
part.
it'll be good.
I'm worried
Yeah.
about that
No,
part.
it'll be great.
It's a
Worried
very
about it.
strong pick.
Oh, they also said during the during the showcase that the zombies are going to retain some of their previous life. So if, for example, there's a woman who was like a cleaner, you might find the zombie like cleaning the mirror in the bathroom or something, and they'll kind of retain a little bit of that personality, which
Oh,
I thought was pretty cool.
George Romero zombie in there, where the zombies start to remember firemen.
One of
start
them's a
to-
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Zombie. That could be weird.
Yeah. Oh, there's also you can also take blood samples from zombies and create like concoctions in a syringe. So it shows Grace like stabbing a zombie with a syringe and they blow up. Pretty
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got
very
blood
cool.
crafting in it. Zombie blood crafting is pretty nice. Is it my turn?
Yes. It is.
Ah, boy. All right.
You're supposed to be looking while I'm yapping, Fran.
Oh, I was. Oh, you know what's
Didn't
interesting?
you come prepared, Fran?
No, I actually had two on my list right now, which I'm not going to reveal what both are, but
Really?
just because I'm playing for some points as well. But I do love this studio as well. But we're gonna go with Forza Horizon 6, and it's not just because it was top of the hype meter. I didn't know that. I was already had it on my list here because
Yeah, it's hard to count.
Why are you
against
not
them.
locking in Highguard, mate?
free to play games. I don't do that here. You already know that.
Mm.
Mm,
Horizon games.
I'm
do
no
get
high
reviewed
guard
well.
defender.
yeah.
I'll tell you why
sorry,
as well.
I interrupted you. Keep going.
You can't bet on a game without seeing some gameplay and hearing about some hands-on. You know what I mean? All right, I drafted
gotta
mine.
Do
That was Forza Horizon 6, set in Japan, by the way. Let's remember that. But they
Yes,
always
Japan buff.
score really highly. And so, yeah, I think it's a really good bet.
Copy that.
Who's next?
Milo's taking notes.
I've got to
I'm
get
taking it
Phantom Blade
seriously.
Zero. I can't believe this is still on the table. This game looks like it's going to be amazing. I really think it's going to review well. Like the hype is off the chart for this thing. I think this one's going to review well.
And it's got a release date, so yeah, that's nice.
All right.
Okay.
That's a plus.
Okay.
Always a plus. Yeah.
So does that mean I get to pick two now?
Probably.
Yeah, I think you go two back to back. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the right one? I think so. I'm gonna lock in Judas.
Oh, dude, you're losing points on that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Only because I just
Oh.
don't think it's going to come out this year.
I'm losing points on everything. I told you from the get-go. I'm just doing stuff that I'm excited about, and I do not care about winning this thing. That's why I didn't pick GTA, even though I got to go first.
I don't
Yeah.
care that much either, but
That's very fair.
we got to
Yeah,
have some
Ghost-
trash talk, dude. You got to
Ghost
have some
Story
trash talk.
games, creative mind behind BioShock. Like, I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, dude, if it does come out, oh man, that could be it could be a real sneaky pick.
Sneaky
and then
pick
if
'em.
I gotta do another one,
I wish that game was actually about Judas. Like you play Judas, like, and you got to like sneak around the apostles and like.
I was like,
turn
from the
into-
Bible?
Yeah, yeah.
those apostles.
Interesting
It'd be
take.
like Assassin's
mean-
Creed, but you kill Jesus.
And then I'll go Gears of War E-Day. Boom.
Ooh,
Very nice.
that's a bold pick. Bold pick.
Is that one
Yeah,
set
I feel
for this
like
year as well?
True Vanguard's published is very like on brand. It's very like nostalgic. We've got like
Yeah.
Fable, Gears of
True,
War.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As they call Unkslop.
It's funny because that's another one where like
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's supposed to come out this year.
I thought
Hey.
it was. I could be
I don't know.
wrong. If it doesn't,
Who
that's on me.
cares? It's a good pick.
Oh, rise
Man.
up.
I'm really tempted to go with Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, but I
Mhm.
feel like I could pick this one up later in the draft.
Because no one's
True.
gonna pick a fighting
It's
game.
funny, Brian. I already had it tabbed out because I was like, if I pick this, it's gonna mess Briar up, and it's gonna probably score well. So don't
I
be
think it will
surprised if you lose
score
it.
well, honestly. Maybe I should
Remember?
pick it now, but
Mhm.
I think I'm going to go Onimusha Way of the Sword. I feel like Capcom's just been
Mm.
on one lately. They're just not missing. People like this franchise. I think this is a cool update to it. Yeah, I'm into this one. I'm locking that one in.
Okay.
Yeah, Onimusha is probably going to be good. I played it at PAX. It feels great.
Dang it.
Yeah. I have a lot of faith
There
in
goes
that
that one. It's my turn though, huh?
game. Yep.
Tough call on this one, man. I had that all lined up. Yeah, I was really hoping to get Onimusha. And now I'm torn. Well, with the pressure on,
Well,
I'm gonna
well,
go
well.
with just double check one thing here.
There's a game called I Am Jesus Christ coming out in April.
You got all the Christian hits. Look at you, man. Judas, and then that.
I gotta look this one up.
All right. Well, I don't know how I feel about the score on this, but I am excited about it. So we're gonna go with Reanimal. Let's make sure it's on here. There it is. All right.
A good pick.
Reanimal from the Little Nightmare creators. Gorgeous looking game, that one.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good pick.
Oh, I'm glad Watts
Really
agrees with
good.
that one.
Really good. Okay. Next, I am going to go with Pragmata.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
This
a good
is
pick.
the brand new IP from Capcom. The demo is out. They seem extremely confident. The gameplay is really cool. It's unique. The interaction between Diana and Hugh seems like the story is going to be pretty good as well. It also looks great. It runs great. So I'm seeing no reason why this isn't at least like an 80 something.
Everybody who plays it
I'll
too
expect-
is like, I love this game.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a good
and
pick.
for it to be such a unique gameplay in the game and everyone plays it and goes, "Ooh, it clicks and I just get it." I think it's going to be pretty good.
I'm looking. I'm
Yeah,
looking.
I don't think we talked about it though yet on the show, but I did try the demo and I was a
Oh
big
yeah,
fan
talk
of
about
Pragmata.
it.
Yeah. No, I mean
Yeah.
you said it well enough. And like I just love third person shooters, but I love Capcom games and they just don't miss. But I have to say it just felt really good and it looked really good. So I'm equally excited about Pragmata now. It's a good pick.
I am gonna pick
Fortnite?
something that a game I've never played, but I feel like there'll be hype around it. I got told about it because of the music from Marco Meatball. I ended up playing some games with him. He's like an opera singer, and he does like music reviews of games.
He's
and
great.
we were chatting. We played Peak, and we were chatting. And he's like, "Have you played Ace Combat before?" I said, "Nah, never." He's like, "Bro, you got to play Ace Combat
Yeah.
for the
I was
soundtrack." And I'm
thinking you
like,
were talking about
"Really?"
that.
And then
Yeah.
I've seen a couple trailers for Ace Combat 8. Maybe it's the time of the flight. It's not a flight sim, is it? But I think that could do some work. So I'm gonna put in Ace Combat 8.
Ace Combat also does review pretty well. Like they generally have pretty high scores, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ace Combat, and then I think I got to do another one now, draft game.
yep.
And then
Mm.
I don't think I ever played Slay the Spire, but I know people are looking forward to Slay the Spire 2. Or I'm going to talk myself out of it. Can it live? Sequels are hard. Can it live up to the first one? Or do they mess it up? People judge it more harshly. I think like Hollow Knight was similar to that. I'm going to lock it in anyway. Because I'm definitely not locking in 007. Fran.
It's gonna keep talking
Still
about
on
it.
a big 007, brother. Stick to your guns. Slay the Spire
Never
2.
said it's on the list. Okay, somebody's gonna
Game
pick
is
it.
not eligible in any open slots. This game's going to end up in an ineligible slot. I wonder why. Oh, it's planned for early access. Okay, hold on. I
No
gotta
early
back out.
access.
Oh, so it won't let you pick early access, which I think is good if that's the case.
Yeah, so I removed early access. Okay, so I got to pick someone else.
Good.
Should I pick
I'm glad you did.
007? You know what, Fran? I'm
No,
looking
you
for
already talked so
007.
much trash about it, dude.
I bet you it's the most high performing one out of my whole list.
This guy is such a troll, dude. Unbelievable.
There you go. Got him.
Did you pick it?
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh my
007
god.
first light. Got him.
Oh, man.
Got him.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
start finding more games.
Here do we go. I'm really trying not to just do the same stuff that I did last time, but I put my all into it and I got almost everything I wanted. My next pick is Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection. Monster Hunter Stories is a franchise that has generally been very well received. It's been quite a long time since number 2 came out. And it looks like the story, the way that the game looks, the systems, they've really put a lot into this game. So I expect that Monster Hunter Stories 3 is going to kind of be a breakout hit for the franchise, especially as a lot of people got into Monster Hunter post the second one coming out. So I think this is going to be pretty big.
I'll be that.
Oh, and this Monster Hunter Stories 3, if you're unfamiliar, is a turn-based RPG set in the Monster Hunter world where
right.
you tame monsters and you fight with them and you can like ride them and you can fly Rathalos around the sky, you can raise them. So
I heard the beep. Take it's my turn.
Sounds like it.
How many do you want to draft? Because do you want to do all of these or nah?
it normally stops based on what
Is it just-
you pre-selected.
I can't see.
How many did you pre-select?
Like, I mean, it's not this
I
entire
think it was
table.
6, so I don't know why there's so many slots. Oh no, so it's 6, and then I think you have 6 open slots for.
Okay, so
what's it
we're
Throughout
called?
the-
What? Yeah, something just like drops
Like
or
bidding.
whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah,
we're
so if,
almost
like-
3/4.
So, for example, like the Xbox Showcase is next week. If there's a game that has a release date there that you didn't know about that you think is going to review well, you can bid for that and put it on your list.
Okay.
Summer Game
Have a look at
Fest.
the
Game
options.
Boy.
Hopefully,
all right, I got
games to
mine. Now.
draft 6. Pick up games 7.
Okay.
When you guys are ready, you ready
Yeah.
for this
I'm
one?
ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Prepare to be surprised, Mylan. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
That's a good pick.
Oh yeah,
That's a good
You
Oh.
one.
got the
They don't
Nintendo
miss.
bump on that one.
intelligent systems. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, always
Yeah,
bet
that's
on
a good one.
intelligent systems and Fire Emblem, dude. For real.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, I do really like Fire Emblem, even though I haven't like played the recent ones, but definitely curious to see what they pull off with that.
Can
one.
we have
I really like
another
Fire Emblem.
league
Haven't played it.
on? What's that?
No, I was just laughing at his comment. I really like Fire Emblem. Haven't played it.
No, I said I haven't played it
Neither.
recently. Cut me off.
Well, I would like to have a second league on whether Fran plays any of the games he's selected.
That's a demo-
Vote.
That's-
We're picking games based on likelihood of Fran
Yeah.
playing before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, I
mean,
like it. I
Mylan
like
took
it.
the funny part is Mylan's list are the games that I'm most likely to play, incling Ace Combat, Control
maybe-
Resonant,
yeah, we'll see,
007, Ace
Fran, we'll
Combat,
see.
and Dustbloods. I will play all those.
Yeah, really? Okay, we'll see. I hope so. I hope so.
I
wanna
will.
We want to see you play.
Don't
all
tempt
those
me with a good time.
Who's it?
It's me.
It's Weenie Soft.
games. We need some.
Trying to decide. Fran Fran
do you-
reminded me about the Nintendo bump. There's
a
probably
Nintendo buff. Yeah.
a million review sites that just exist to give Nintendo games 9s and 10s.
Well, they got to be on that critic list, but yeah.
I think it's
it's
pretty
true.
easy to get on that critic
The,
list.
the Nintendo fanboyism, it's a real thing.
Yeah. So my two choices, I think, are Yoshi and the Mysterious Book and the new Mario Tennis game. So I'm trying to decide between those two. The last Yoshi game was not that good, but I don't think the last Mario game or Mario Tennis game really reviewed that well either. But maybe they'll come back.
Still a
But
good
they
game,
really
though.
fucked up Mario Kart. But I doubt it's the same.
But it reviewed
team.
well.
Different developer,
did
though,
review
right? Yeah, I
well.
mean,
And also
It should be
reviewed very well. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's funny. I don't know how good Camelot is these days, but they should be good. Mario Tennis, I would say, is a good bet. I actually had it tabbed out here, Briar, so that doesn't mean that it was next up, but it was on my list.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Mario Tennis Fever. I think that game's gonna review well.
Okay.
I locked it
It's
in.
gonna get a Switch. I bet you there's a Switch 2 buff as well, where like
I
any
bet there is.
exclusive new game that just comes to that platform, people be like, "Yes, thank
Finally.
you."
That was a discount game, only 4 points.
I'm gonna roll the dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna select a game that is rumored to be coming out by the end of the year, but it's possible that it won't.
All
It's
right.
gonna be Light No Fire.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Light No
Man's
Fire. I'm
Sky.
very excited to hear more about.
I'll be honest, I don't know what that Light No Fire. Why am I? It's not.
From Hello
So
Games.
not this past year, but yeah, the year before they at the Game Awards, right? They
Oh,
announced it. Isn't
yeah.
that when they announced it? Hello Games, No Man's
That's not
Sky
coming out.
developers.
Yep.
That's not going out.
I mean, doesn't have a release date from them? Oh man,
I'm rolling the dice on it. It's rumored. Current rumor
It
is
is.
August 2026.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we will.
That's
see.
a good dice roll there.
That is a dice roll.
Next.
So yeah, we have 2 left to choose, I believe. Right?
Yep. 2 more.
They don't actually have this one on the site. Okay.
If you search it, is it not there?
I searched specifically for it. I was gonna throw in a survival game that I think looks really promising. I was kind of predicting it was gonna be kind of like The Forest 2.0, where no hype, then it launches, people love it, and the survival community swarms to it. It's called Rooted, but it's not on the list. So what the heck? We'll throw in a different survival game. Will not release. Are you sure? Bro, why are they doing this to me? Bob Saget. I thought wasn't Subnautica 2 supposed to come out this year? Am I crazy?
don't know. I know a lot has been going on with that game.
A lot of drama. Don't know though.
It's kind of in dev hell at the moment.
Well, now I'm really committed to this idea of throwing a survival game in my list, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with one that's probably not coming out this year, but it might. We're gonna roll the dice on Jurassic Park Survival.
Nice. Very nice.
I think who does? I just think that the idea alone is gonna get people to at least check it out. Like
I
who
think
hasn't
so, yeah.
wanted to see if they can survive on Dinosaur Island, right? So those are my 2 picks.
Gobby. Does it say anything now that you've got 6 locked in?
He
That's
has
5.
Or 5? 5. Okay.
So I should be the last person to pick, correct? I think.
Yep, that would make sense.
I wonder if Lords of the Fallen 2 might hit. They did a great
Yeah,
job
do
with
it,
the
do it.
2.0.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, Lords of the Fallen. So, objectively, if I'm looking at it, maybe. What concerns me is the CEO pandering to right-wing chuds for his
Oh
game.
man.
And when
Hate
that
that. Hate
happens,
that.
it just makes me go, I question the quality of anything that panders really hard to a specific audience in hopes that like they buy said product to own the
Yeah.
libs or whatever, you know. So it always makes
Yeah.
me go, why are you pandering so hard to a particular demographic? But they haven't shown a ton of gameplay yet. They've shown a little bit, and a lot of it was kind of like it was kind of like final blow animations, which did look good, look
Yeah.
cool. But
Like people really like their
Yeah.
2.0 update, but I'm
They
kind of
do,
with you.
yeah.
I just don't. I don't want to be. I don't want to be rooting for a bad guy. So, Watts, how's the CEO for Mortal Shell?
I don't know anything about them.
All right,
They're probably
I think
great.
Mortal Shell 2 might hit, right? I mean,
Mortal
not
Shell
a-
2,
Oh,
I
think-
agree.
I actually think that's a pretty good bet.
Mortal
Yeah,
Shell,
Mortal Shell
like
2 does
showed
look
some
good.
promise, didn't hit on all levels. Second time around, they might get in there, fix what was wrong. I'm going for it. Mortal Shell 2.
I think that's a good
Release
choice.
date estimated for 2026.
Yep.
Don't have a release date yet, so this may be a throwaway pick.
They do have beta signups, so that's a little bit of a positive. But yeah, Mortal Shell came out. I think it had a really, really cool idea behind it, and a lot of people like really love that game. Mortal Shell 2, we saw the trailer, and I was like, "Ooh, this looks really good." So personally, I'm very excited for Mortal Shell 2.
All right, I
looks good.
picked Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
All right.
Oh, choices. Man, yeah, I got a couple that I'm looking at here, and I was trying to decide. See, I'm just double checking the hype list here, see if anything else pops to mind. No. Okay. What I got? This is one of the last two choices, right?
Yep. What are you writing down though there, Mylan?
Oh, I've got so many good.
Are you
guys
getting
just
insider
wait.
picks, Mylan? You have Jason Schreier over there whispering in your ear saying, "Hey,
Yep,
hey
he's got him in
Mylan."
my right, and I've got who would I've got? I don't know who've got me left here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to put it on the list because I'm always a fan of these expansions, and there's a big expansion coming out this year, Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. I'm going to lock
Can you
that
put
in.
the expansion on?
I don't think
Game's
you'll
not
be able to do it.
eligible.
No, it's an expansion. No,
It
Oh,
would have been
cheaty
eligible for your
weenies.
flex pick if we didn't.
Yeah, this is what that flexi. I don't
Yeah.
know why I put all our first ones in the flexi slot.
Maybe we
Oh.
needed to pick our
That's what the
flex
flexi
pick
slot was
first.
for.
Yeah.
We
if
talked about
you-
this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that sucks. Well, that's okay. I got a good backup.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Just making sure. This time I'm pressing select before I open my big mouth. Oh, its status says available. Okay, I see. It's got a status. All right,
Okay.
we're going to lock in Blood of the Dawnwalker. If you may
Okay.
recall some of those ex-Witcher
Yeah.
devs, little
Yeah.
RPG. Always good
Oh,
to bet
this
on
is
an
the
RPG right now.
Witcher
Yeah.
one.
Little
Yeah.
Daywalker, Nightwalker
Vampire.
thing or something. But I think it's an interesting new franchise. So,
Okay.
oh man, prepare your final choices.
I am gonna go with Orbitals.
Mm.
Oh, co-op. split screen
Orbitals
one?
is
Yeah.
it's a co-op Nintendo exclusive published by Kepler, and it's that old school anime style, like 90s, 80s anime style game that looks to be really, really good. That's one of my top picks for how well I think it's gonna be reviewed. It's got the Nintendo buff, it's got the co-op buff, split screen buff, Kepler buff.
It's a lot of buffs.
Got a lot of buffs. I think it'll review very well.
I am picking Vampire Crawlers.
Oh, yeah.
Is the follow-up to Vampire
know.
Survivors
Oh, yeah.
made into a deck building game?
That's a smart pick.
I think it's got a lot of the ingredients for stuff to really pop off. Vampire Survivors was obviously huge. Mega Bonk was huge. Deck building games are going to be a theme this year if they do well. Like I think Vampire Crawlers is going to smash everyone. And then the next one is
It
I'm
really
going to
screamed at us.
support the Australians and do a game called
So you're
Big
biased.
Walk. Do you remember Big Walk?
Yeah.
Remember Big
Yeah.
Walk?
Yeah.
Aussie publisher, Aussie studio. People obviously compared it to Peak at first because it had similar vibes. It's a friend slop. Sure, let's call it that. Whatever. You know, prox chat, puzzle solving. I think you do well. Big Walk.
All right. For my
last few
final
choices.
game, I am going to go with a game called Replaced.
Mm-hmm.
This is a game that has been kind of stuck in not a development hell. The studio is in the Ukraine, so obviously they've been dealing with a lot. But this is a really cool, like 2.5D pixel style game that looks like they're just doing some really interesting stuff with camera, animations. It's just one of those games that looks really, really, really cool. So I'm going for that one.
Yeah, it's almost like this cinematic 16-bit
It is.
look to it.
Yeah.
Blade Runner-esque.
Yeah. Blade Runner.
Looks really neat.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. And it comes out in March. March 12th is the release date.
Tough choices here. And this is my last choice. So I
This is your
feel
last
like
one.
I would be a fool not to put this on the list with how many times I've talked about this game.
Okay.
But there's a chance it might not make it. So it makes it a dangerous pick because it is in early access right now, and it's a game you've heard me talk about a lot. It's called Witchfire. I'm very
Witchfire,
excited
is
about
it?
Witchfire. As you know, what? It says it's not eligible. I thought it was. Dang it. I thought it said status available. It was probably because the flex pick. But it is supposed to come out this year, and I guess I can't pick it. So much for that.
Wait,
God,
shout out
twice.
Witchfire.
Yeah, at least I got to mention it. Yeah, you know, it says
Maybe they
status available, but that's only probably for the flex pick. All right, new plan. I didn't have very good backup. Sorry, TV. I know you're waiting to finish this up. All right, let's just throw this one in here. Let me make sure that it's eligible. Let's see if it is. Yes, it is. All right.
Okay. What is
This
it?
is purely based on the director, a person, and the game itself. It's a very dangerous pick, but I already had it tabbed out. And that is Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra, Amy Hennig. Long overdue to see something from her. And most people don't even believe it's going to happen. But I just, I got to believe in Amy Hennig, so I'm going to pop it
know
on
what
the
it
list.
is.
And
What
it's
is
Marvel.
it?
Marvel 1943, like, narrative, from the director and co-creators like Uncharted and Last of Us, or she didn't work on Last of Us, but Uncharted and stuff like that. But Marvel
Could you
1943,
be
Rise
any
of
more
Hydra.
of a shill? What are you? You should be the Blizzard one, mate. 2 Marvel games?
I know it's not. I'm not even like the world's biggest Marvel fan, but big fan of Amy Hennig, and I mean Wolverine. Come on, dude. I am a fan. Of
Wolverine is a good pick.
Yeah.
Wolverine
It
is a
is.
good pick. And to be
But I
honest,
also, and to finish this pick, I just specifically did it to not choose 007.
well, you couldn't because I've already got it.
Oh, you already did. Oh, never mind. I thought you avoided it.
All right,
Alright.
Weenie Soft, your final game
Oh, I
for
forgot
the
you actually
draft.
chose that.
It's tough out there. It's tough out there.
There's so many
Slim
choices.
pickings. There's actually a lot of
There's so many. I might even sneak in and throw a bunch of bids on the other games.
The Lego Batman, I
Right.
feel like those games always just do good. They like review good, the Lego games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lego games did review good, yeah.
Def-
Yeah.
Honestly, like that Amy Hennig game, if it does come out, it's gonna drag my score down, I bet. It's just been mired in controversy.
Mina the Hollower, I think that's the game that's made by the guys that made Hollow Knight.
No.
Sorry, no. What's the one?
What's the game called?
Mina the Hollower. It's the one the Shovel Knight. Sorry, Shovel Knight.
There you go.
Oh,
yes. It's Shovel
Oh.
Knight.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a-
no-brainer. It's kind of like a
That's a smart
Zelda-ishy
pick.
game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is a smart pick, probably. Did you have a runner-up to that?
Could this be the time Nioh 3 like hits hard for the review scores? How does Nioh
I mean,
generally
Neo
review?
2 is it's in
It'll
the
score
80s.
well. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not a
Neo
bad
2 is
pick.
in the 80s.
I had it on my tabs here. I was thinking. But
I think Neo 3 would do well. I think there's a little bit. It's a very well. It was niche game. Is it going to break into the mainstream? And if it breaks in the mainstream, does that make it worse? Because then you get people who like don't. Then you get what Watts is talking about. Like go back to gatekeeping, and people are
back to
like, I don't know what's
gatekeeping.
going with this game. It's too hard. I don't understand.
None of that
it."
Keep
affects
getting
my
mad at
score,
keep
though.
getting mad at Monster Hunter, so you don't play it. Thank you.
None of that affects my score.
It doesn't. No. Might affect the score
Warhammer
of the
40,000 Dawn of War 4. I think I just want to root for this game, so I might put it on my list.
yeah. You could do Bolt Gun as well. Bolt Gun 2. Is
There's
TV
so
still
many.
out there?
Yeah, I
Super
may
Mario
have to just
Brothers
keep an
Wonder
eye on this
Switch
and lock in
2?
my pick when it's
Yeah.
my turn. When I get to know, because I got a squad of people that've been waiting on me, so I'm gonna have to chat.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, Weenie Soft. If you pick,
Yeah.
then TV
Yeah, we-
has it.
Okay,
The
I'll
last
pick
pick
right now.
right there.
And
We
we're
could
done.
just lock yours in later
Yeah.
and we could reveal it. Or actually, unless you have it now, I think we're done. Right?
Yeah, if he's got his pick, I can just lock
I
it in
got
a
it.
jet.
Come on, Briar. TV's got to go. Hopefully, play some games or something fun.
Yeah, my wife's bedtime is rapidly approaching,
Yeah, my
so
bad.
we're wanting to get some gaming in.
Briar got locked into this now, dude. I've
I
never
just can't
seen him.
find
He's
it.
going.
There it is.
I've never seen him like this.
Yeah,
there's
I'm
a
in the
Witcher
car. I'm
3.
driving right now. You can't do DLC.
Yeah. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna go 40K.
Oh,
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Probably a safe bet.
Okay,
All
I
right.
went
TV's
Warhammer
last
40,000 Dawn of War 4. I mean, Warhammer plus Dawn of War. Like that seems like a no-brainer. 40K.
Mm-hmm.
They've done the old Warhammer before, but I don't think they've ever done 40K before.
They're not gonna let me do Tomb Raider, Atlantis, because I guess it's a remake. Is
Yeah.
what they're gonna
Oh,
technically
really?
call it. So that's too bad. That was gonna be my last pick.
I was gonna do Animal Crossing for Switch too.
Yeah, I was wondering if it would let you do that.
I tried.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go full rolling the dice basically on my
Yeah.
entire list. My last pick is gonna be Star Wars Galactic Racer, and
Oh,
I'm
dude.
going to have to bid you a doo-doo.
That makes
I
me
was
happy.
almost about to tell
Great
you that.
final choice.
that's a good one.
Good night, y'all.
Say,
Thanks, TV.
See ya, TV.
Thanks, TV.
Bye.
now I don't
We
know
do
how
have
this works, right, but we're
counterpicks.
counter picks. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
So TV that will need to do a counter pick.
Okay.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
I can do it for him if he messages
can
me.
you?
So how does it work though?
Okay, so counter pick. What you're doing is you are picking someone's game that they've already picked, and you're picking it to have a low score or to
Oh,
not
man.
come out.
I gotta really look at TV's list hard here.
Oh, we have more. We have to pick
You gotta pick
a counter pick or two counter picks.
a game that somebody
I
else
think it's
picked that we
two.
think is gonna be shitty.
So I think mine's saying, is everyone got draft counter pick at the same time, or is it going to order?
It's just you. Yeah, it's you first.
It's just
Yeah, it
me.
just says
It's
fair
draft
dinkum.
counter pick. Okay, yeah. So it's showing me everything that you guys have picked. So ones we think are going to perform bad or not release, or just not
Yeah.
release.
Both.
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 Perform better. Oh man.
I'm looking at. I mean, Jurassic Park is to be announced. Judas is to be announced. I know Fire is to be announced. I might. I don't really know. I'm going with stuff that looks the vaguest. You know, Hello Games had a really rough launch of No Man's Sky. I might counterpick Light No Fire. Just because
Yeah.
they could delay it to make sure it's perfect. Don't know. We'll give
Would
it
be a wise choice, I feel like, for them.
select game as a counterpick. All right, there you go.
All right.
All right,
Targeted.
it's
I like how
me.
it puts a little target on there, a little crosshair.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all of TV's picks are good counter picks, so I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
go from TV.
It's tough. It's tough.
I'm gonna target Fran.
Ooh,
Yes, pick a
really?
brand.
What's Fran got going
It's
on?
probably Marvel
Uh,
M43, right?
Yeah, it's Marvel 1943. Or I could be spicy and go with Blood of Dawnwalker because I think it won't review well.
Oh man.
Marvel
Yeah, I think you got
1943
some
Rise of
trash in
Hydra
there,
has
Fran.
-1 point. Like you actually got more points to draft other things because you picked that.
So just so I understand, with the counter pick, is it only what's on our list collectively? Oh,
You're
okay,
picking
okay,
from
okay, okay.
someone else's list to say,
Literally.
I don't think this game's going to be good.
Yeah. I thought it was like betting against the crit. Okay, got it. Makes more sense now. Clearly a fantasy draft expert. All right. What will be the worst choice on here? Oh, I think I heard Briar say some crazy stuff. What's on your list again? Let me see.
I got the best list.
He's
Grand
got
Theft Auto
pretty good
6,
stuff.
Let me
Phantom
see.
Blade 0.
Weenie soft. Oh yeah. I mean, I think
I'd bet against Marvel Token.
not a bad. I wouldn't actually, but I will.
The fighting gamers are saying it's not quite ready.
All right.
So it could get delayed or reviewed not
do-
so good, maybe.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna counterpick Warhammer, Briar.
Warhammer. Wow, you think it's gonna get bad reviews?
Not bad, but like honestly, most stuff on our list is looking
Pretty
real good.
gonna get
I
really
would have
good reviews.
chose something else, but I reserve that for if we have to choose again.
This one's easy for me. Jurassic Park Survival.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I mean, Jurassic Park games always suck. Survival games always suck. Like, there's just nothing going
Wow.
for this one. Like, survival games, like, always release unfinished. And, you know, like, maybe they get better a year into it, but, yeah, I gotta go with that one.
I don't know, man. Saber Interactive been doing all right lately, but you make some strong points.
Okay.
And that's it, except for, should we just go through our lists, or I think we probably did enough, right, for the lists? Should we just run down
maybe
the
we
lists?
just summarize them. Let's summarize.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do TVs for him. In his number 1 slot, he's got Judas, Gears of War, E-Day, Light No Fire, Jurassic Park Survival, Star Wars Galactic. How did I not bet against Star Wars Galactic Racer? That should have been.
No, I think it's gonna be good.
Fable.
Yes.
I've got
Honestly, not
Phantom
bad.
Blade 0, Onimusha, War of the Way of the Sword, Mario Tennis Fever, Marvel Tokon, Fighting Souls, Warhammer 40K, Dawn of War 4, and Grand Theft Auto 6. Wow, I can't believe I got that one.
You got a pretty good list, actually.
Fran Software has Forza Horizon 6. I like that pick. I didn't think of that one.
Yeah.
Those review well.
Yeah.
And
I'm counting on
this one's
that.
coming out for PlayStation 5 as well, I believe.
I mean, is this simultaneous release? Huh.
I don't know if it's simultaneous.
But
Reanimal,
yeah, it will. Yep. Little Nightmare
Fire
Creative.
Emblem,
Reanimal's gonna
Fortune's
review very well.
Weave. That's a strong pick.
Oh yeah.
Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Tough call.
That is a
Coin
tough call.
flip.
Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. The only
Coin
pick
flip.
anybody had that has a -1 on it.
-1. What does that mean?
That's how many points it costs you to buy it.
Oh,
So
really?
you actually got more points for putting that in your list.
Because of the hype. Oh, the hype meter was really low or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Same with Jurassic Park Survival, actually.
Yeah.
Didn't realize
And
that.
Marvel's Wolverine, which I think is also a strong pick, because
Very strong.
Insomniac, you're right. They don't. And then the
Yeah, they
counter
don't
pick was
miss.
Warhammer 40K Dawn of War 4, which I think is insane. Those Dawn of War games are good.
I just did it to piss you off.
That scored a -4 on the hype meter. Sorry, I didn't see that until just now.
That's funny.
Got him.
You got him.
Watts had Resident Evil Requiem,
Gonna review very well.
Probably.
Evil.
Pragmata, I think you're definitely going to review very well. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. How did Monster Hunter Stories 2 review?
Yeah, I don't know how the stories do.
Like, I think it was 80 last time I checked.
Okay.
I will double check. I think it was. Let me see. Our stories 2. Let's do Metacritic. It's 81.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be better than that.
Orbitals.
Huge.
Replaced.
Probably also huge.
Zeros.
Sorrow's huge.
And the counterpick is Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra.
Yep. That game
Mhm.
ain't coming out.
Bear Dinkum Mylan got Control Resident.
Yeah.
Good pick. Ace
Very
Combat
good.
8. Wings of
It's good
Steel.
too.
007 First Light.
Oh, shit.
I have to prove you so wrong.
Vampire Crawlers. Big Walk.
Big.
The Dust
Maybe.
Bloods. And his counterpick is
Maybe.
Light No Fire.
You know, I kind of
That's
regret
pretty
Light
good.
No Fire. I don't know. I don't know if Light No Fire is a good counter pick. It's got
I
something's got to go
just
wrong.
I don't think it's going to come out.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
good counterpick because if it doesn't come out right,
Yep.
it's an accurate counterpick. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yep. See, I like the 007s on the list because I win either way. Because if it's good, it's in my pick, and if
You
it's
win.
not good, I can tell Fran, I told you so.
That's the way to do it.
yeah.
Does
Like,
Does this
look,
mean
it-
that you're playing 007, Mylan? Are you going to play it?
Not time.
yeah. To me,
I'll give it one stream and see if it captures me.
why does he hate it so much? I don't
One
understand.
stream.
IO Interactive. You don't like
It
Hitman?
looks average. It looks average, man.
You look
know
average.
it. I know it.
You just don't
I
like the
know.
Hitman games,
This guy's
which
a
are
hater,
incredibly
dude.
well reviewed.
By losers.
Oh man, sick M on you. Yeah, I was gonna say, looking over the list, I have to say that Watt's list feels like one of the safer lists. Not that it was intended to be that way, I think, but it feels like all this stuff will come out. It'll review reasonably well, and
Mhm.
a good counterpick that I knew was a terrible idea with Marvel 1943. So.
My disappointment is we're gonna have to wait a whole year to see the results. I want like weekly thing. I need to see like.
I know.
I mean,
weekly
you can
games coming
see
out.
you can see it as the
Once-
games come out. You can
once
see
they
the
start
Yeah, I
score
know,
that
but
it
like
gets.
the overall, you know.
I was
Yeah.
trying to
Well, what-
draft heavy in January, but the games coming out in January, I just couldn't imagine are going to review that well.
Did you guys have anything on the list that you didn't see come up? Because all the ones that I written down, like I had Star Wars Galactic Racer was my last thing, and that got what's got replaced. I had Bradley the Badger from the Game Awards. I don't know what that deal is with that. Valor
One
Mortis.
I would put on
Yeah,
there that we haven't seen. I would probably go with where is it? I would say Stranger Than Heaven. If that comes out, there was maybe a little bit of a poke by the dev saying that there's going to be at least news this year. I don't know if news means that it's coming out, but these are the developers behind Yakuza, but it's a different IP. So that looked very good. I would personally put PVKK on there because that game is going to be super fun. Another game by Kepler who only pick bangers. And I think that would do pretty well. And then the other one that I'm not sure about, but we will probably know a lot more about next week is Beast of Reincarnation, which is the game by Game Freak, the Pokemon devs, who are
Oh,
making
yes.
a non-Pokemon
Yes.
game.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Yes.
that game. Yeah.
But we don't have
What's it
any
called?
information about it. Beast of Reincarnation. We don't have any information about it. We don't have a release date, but it is going to be at the Xbox Showcase next week.
Exactly. So we'll probably have that release date.
Cool.
And
We may have a release date. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Souls-like,
Mm,
confirmed by the devs.
Action RPG.
interesting. Definitely going to be interesting to see them do something new.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it looks a little bit like Monster Hunter too. Since the big bosses in there.
Yeah, I had,
It's a Souls-like.
I'd kind of consider just
Okay, it
when
was just one big boss.
Yeah.
It was just one boss that looked like a monster. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say I had kind of considered. We haven't seen gameplay yet, I don't think, with the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake stuff that's going on. But I'm hoping that, yeah, it'll just be a fan favorite and do well. Finally come out this year.
The side-scrolling Prince of Persia was good, but it didn't really get much attention.
It didn't get much
Which
attention,
side
no.
scrolling? There was the Rogue
Yeah, there's
one,
two.
and then of course Lost Crown, which was incredible.
Lost Crown, I think.
Yeah. No, that was.
That reviewed extremely well.
Yeah,
just-
it did.
I
Just
don't
Didn't
know
get
what
much.
it was.
Wasn't like
about
huge
that
numbers
game.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people just didn't buy
It
it.
reviewed
but
really well.
Reviewed great.
Yeah, true. All right.
So the way that this works from here, if you are unfamiliar with Fantasy Critic, is now we just get to add games throughout the year as things are announced or we see something that we like that we think is going to review well. That's what the rest of the slots are, and you have to fill out
Oh.
all of your slots by the end of the year or you get penalized for not filling out the slot.
Okay.
I hate getting
other
penalized.
things that I'm keeping an eye on, Zero Parades. These are the developers that it's not the OG team, but the game still looks pretty good. So Zero Parades, I'm kind of keeping my eye on. Ontos is by the developers behind Soma. And that looks kind of creepy, weird, interesting. I think that could be good. And then I think another pick for me would probably be Mariachi Legends, which doesn't have a release date yet, but it's a super cool art. The art and the music, I was just in love with the way that that game looked. Mariachi Legends, I'm keeping an eye on.
Copy.
I'm still hoping they're going to announce a new Mario for this year, but might be too soon with Donkey Kong Bonanza just having come out last year.
Yeah, there's not a lot of we don't have a ton of stuff yet. It's either coming out in between January and March and you have a release date, or there's just no release dates yet. So that's why doing this kind of thing at the beginning of the year is a bit more fun because everything's not locked in stone for the most part.
Yeah. That's good. Fantastic.
When we have Code Vein 2 coming out, January 26th.
Yeah, no one picked that.
Yeah.
Same day as Highguard.
Oh,
Dude,
no
nobody-
one, Fran, you didn't pick Highguard, you shill. Why do you do
I don't
that?
think Highguard's coming out that day.
We already discussed this.
Highguard's
you-
oh, you want to
dude,
talk about
nobody's
Highguard?
gonna-
What's going on
Yeah.
with Highguard, bro?
We
What
should
is
talk about
going on with
Highguard
I
and
just
Marathon.
don't think it's coming out that
both.
day. I think they're going to delay it.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
You don't think so?
No.
By the
If they're
way,
going to delay it, it feels like it's too late to be delaying it now. Like, you know what I mean?
the stats,
A week
the
or
stats
whatever.
for Fantasy Critic, only about 8% of people have picked it, and it has like a 60% counter pick.
Oh, I'm sure it's
Right.
like one of the most hated
It
new
is.
announcements because largely, well, not largely, it's like 50-50.
Well, it's
It's
because
a
of
hero
Jeff.
shooter, and it's because it's the end of the Game Awards.
Because of Jeff.
So, like,
Imagine
if,
if they just shadow dropped it like they did Apex.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
people kind of saw it and they were like, I don't know, but it's by the Apex team, so like I'll give it a go. But saying this is by Titanfall devs and you're gonna want to play this as soon as you see it
yeah.
is setting it up for absolute failure in the public's eye.
Yeah. But Watts, I saw you posting about this too, and I felt the same way. It is amazing though, the obsession though. Like in a way, because I do think it's crazy to not even respond, be like, hey, for everyone excited, we'll meet you on the battlefield on, January 26th. Like they haven't posted anything. There's been nothing, right? And you'd think like with everything, they'd at least be like, hey, we're excited about like nothing, because this maybe was their strategy, but also maybe they just can't win, And so they're like, we're just gonna let the game come out and speak for
nothing.
itself. And,
I think that is the right choice, Fran, because
at
like
this point,
no matter what they released right now, people are just going to use it to hate, clickbait the hate. There's not going to be anything that they could possibly release that is going to do a complete 180 and people are going to go, oh my
Yeah.
God, this is the best game ever. So I think just being silent, people are still talking about it. They're obsessed with it. Just be silent and then just drop it and say, it's free, play it for yourself.
yeah, because
what you think.
and yeah, let the game speak for itself. And again, to be clear, right? Like I don't think any of us have rooted for the game, said it's going to be successful, etc. We're just
I
like,
think
yeah,
the
let's
shooting
just-
will feel good
yeah,
because it's dev team, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
but whether or not the game's good and blah blah blah, who knows? But yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting if they're totally silent until hour one, even. And that's what I'm interested in because assume they're going to do like Apex where they had, and people probably playing it this week, or I don't know. I really don't know. But like behind the scenes, it probably has some hands-on ready to drop moment
Probably.
one,
Yeah.
maybe even allowing people to create some other content around it. But I'm wondering, will that content hit before the servers are live? That's the
Mhm.
real bet. Or are they literally like, the servers are live and now everything? That'll be the most interesting thing, is the 26th. Let's see, what day of the week? That's a Monday. Yeah. So it'll be
I
like
honestly
Monday
think
morning.
because
I
of the
think- I think
reception,
it-
they're best to do like no content until it drops.
Yeah.
I think more people
Yeah.
are probably more likely to try it out.
Yeah. I
than-
think to
yeah.
Watts's point, right? It's like, it doesn't even matter if you drop something that even looks halfway decent. Like it will get
people aren't gonna-
crapped on
yeah,
unless
exactly.
people are playing it and
Exactly.
saying, I like it or I hate it. But it's factually like, I've played it, you know?
Do you
Yeah.
know what we didn't bring up?
Hmm.
Marathon.
No,
Talk
I
about it
just
now. This
yeah.
is a perfect time. They had another
Yeah.
Vidoc.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
did
it
they?
wasn't
Kinda
in our
right up.
picks either. It wasn't in our picks at all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, and you segued the Highguard. Nobody picked it.
Yeah.
But
It didn't even
not a
occur to
safe
me
pick.
to pick it.
It's
Yeah.
not a safe pick. It's not a safe pick at all, really.
Yeah.
Because after the alpha. That being said, I think it will actually do well. I think they've made a lot of changes, and I've watched the Vidoc, and it is looking in a lot better position than the alpha. And thank
Yeah.
God they had the alpha, and they let
Yeah.
people into that. And thank God I think Arc Raiders saved it. I honestly think if Arc Raiders wasn't around to really give that like polarizing opinion about Marathon,
Mhm.
maybe people would have been like, oh, it's okay, but like because Arc Raiders was there, people were like, bro, this is if you
Yeah.
release this at the same time, it's gonna flop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this new video, they put out a gameplay overview, like introducing all of the classes and stuff that it
Yep.
does, and
The
you got
water
to see a lot
shells.
of gameplay, and the visuals look, I think, really good. I think
Yeah.
like the maps and everything are looking really, really good. I think
It
that
looks really
the
polished now.
characters look really good. I think that the gameplay looks interesting. Like as someone who this isn't my kind of game, the world and the art and the music and the characters makes me want to play it. Makes me want to try it. Marathon did also confirm that they are going to have like a free weekend or something before the game releases. So you will be able to play the game for free before it comes out.
Yeah.
Where did they say that? Because it wasn't in that video, was it? It was
No, it wasn't.
They
It was on
did
Twitter.
say they're gonna
Was
have a
Twitter,
free beta
okay.
weekend.
Yeah.
I thought they responded to someone or
I
something.
think
like
it's
that,
it's
but-
all in like their replies.
Which
They
kinda
also
means they're confident in-
confirmed that they're going to have a roadmap before launch. So you're going to have a
Mhm.
roadmap, and you're going to be able to play it for free before the game comes out. So,
Yeah, I think you saw there was some chat around that, Watts, with that reply about people
Yeah.
were like, they didn't think they were supporting it, and there was a comment about don't spend $40 on this because it's not going to be
Yes,
around. And they
that
were
was
like,
it,
we're
yep.
in this for the long haul. We've got a roadmap, and that was part of that response.
We're used to supporting bad launches. Trust.
we didn't give up on Destiny 1. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have just been like, hold my beer.
Destiny
Uh,
1, yeah, hold my beer.
Destiny.
I actually wrote down, I don't know how interested people are going through some of the classes, but I did kind of write down some notes on
Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched
on
it.
on the classes. Yeah, we can go through some if you
And
want.
I spent a lot of time
some-
playing. I think you did too when it was in
Yeah, I
alpha,
spent a
at
bunch
least.
playing. Yeah. And also a bunch of like the build crafting, and I've always kind of said this: if they get the build crafting kind of right, it is kind of the defining factor because it's not quite prevalent in extraction shooters yet. Like it's not in
Mhm.
it's a tiny bit in Arc Raiders. It's not in Tarkov. Like
Yeah.
Tarkov's build crafting is you get the firing pin that increases accuracy by 0.3% and like allows you to shoot different bullets, whatever, like it's all about building the guns. Whereas this is, really
E-
a mix of hero shooter Destiny stuff going on with making
Yeah.
a build that if you die, you lose said build, which I think is the greatest risk with like kind of pairing this with extraction
Mhm.
shooters. But if they do it right, then well, you've got like a pretty big difference with everything else on the market.
It's so interesting having Arc Raiders out now for all the time it's been out. And, I know you guys know this, but like it's been in the conversation when it really is not like Marathon by a long shot. You know, it's a third person.
It's going to be completely different.
It's
feel-wise.
very open world. It's just always been very different. However, like it is still a shooter and an extraction shooter. But meaning when I played both of them early on, like even then it was like, oh man, like Marathon has always been so much closer to like Apex meets some form of extraction shooting in, you know, Bungie's style. And so I'm curious to see where it is now, because I haven't played it since, you know, a year ago almost or whatever.
Yep.
Whenever that was.
Just to give us a couple of examples of like the build craft, there was something. A lot of them feel very. I mean, a lot of them are Destiny inspired. Like some of them, you know, you basically if you fall from a high height, you'll cause an explosion, like hitting the ground. It's very like Titan-esque
area of effect.
You can like jump on people and cause an explosion as you're doing that. Other ones that reduce there's a knockback class where you like shoot like a ball and you can knock yourself up. You can like reduce damage done to yourself by that, so you could use that to like mobility around and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that one was I forget if that was, I don't think it was in yet in the alpha, but anyway, watching the footage, it's like them knocking people off of buildings or even just knocking players away from corners and out behind boxes and stuff. It's definitely interesting.
So one of the classes they showed off was, well, there's 6 classes. One was the Destroyer, which is basically the Titan, right? It was like the Titan with Twilight Garrison. Yeah, it's like riot shields and like boosters on the legs. You can side boost. Pretty much felt like Twilight Garrison. And also heat-seeking missiles that when you lock onto someone, it just like automatically fires these missiles at them. So I think every class has like passive ability, a super ability, and then I don't know if they've got some other things as well. I was trying to pick up on the language, but I only watched it.
There was
through.
something like that in the alpha. Now I forget because
I think it's like an active ability, a passive ability, and a super, right?
Yeah, but what I remember was not every class had all 3. At least in the alpha, I don't know if that's changed, but yeah, there was something like that.
Yeah,
pardon our
so that's
dust
the
on
Destroyer. The Assassin is basically an Invis Hunter. Has the dive bomb that you can do. You hit the ground, put smoke out, and you go invisible. Also, its passive is like if you go into smoke, you go invisible as well. I think this is gonna be really interesting. There are other extraction games I've played that have invisible classes, and they are so hard to balance.
Yeah,
because Dark and Darker was the game I played, and there was an invis class in that, and it was basically like a thief, and it was a glass cannon. If you could sneak up on people, you basically just like. You have this little like dagger and you could just you stab them, they just die, right? And before that, they were like just getting one shot and they were not very good. Then they made them too powerful, and then they go back a little bit, and then it wasn't quite powerful enough. Like Invis is a really hard class to balance because a lot of solo players will pick it. And it can also be super annoying to fight if you can't see an enemy.
But you can get scanned, I believe, right?
Yeah, so there's a counter
class.
to it, which is their recon class, which is what they call the fun police class. It basically has wall hacks to reveal positions. I think my main concern would be there being a class that you have to have on the team unless you lose, right? Like if you don't have recon, then you can't counter the thief, or you can't counter the assassin, and then it kind of feels like you're at a disadvantage. But
yeah,
there's 6 classes, so you can't really pick everything. So
yeah, I was gonna say I agree. It's like always dangerous to have invis, but they also had talked about how faster you move, that veil will break down a bit. You'll be seen a bit more, and I think if you're healing, it starts to break down and stuff like that. So they've got a few other triggers for like
remove your invis.
You can't just run around completely invis. And I think they said, didn't they say the speed you move at will? So if you're really cooking, it starts
the faster
to like
you move. I think
be seen easier.
You show up more as well. So it's like stationary. You're more invisible. Move faster. You show up. Any actions like healing, shooting, jumping. Maybe not jumping. I don't know.
Yeah, they shorten the lifespan of the invis and things like that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Vandal was your movement class. The one with the running shoes, and you just like run, slide, mantle, jump, and it's also got the boop cannon, really, that you can boop yourself and you can boop other people off buildings and stuff like that.
Yep.
Thief is the loot goblin, and it allows you to like wall hack, and it allows you to see containers through the walls, so you can scan like a building, work out where all the loot is. It has a pickpocket drone.
Yeah,
which is really funny.
fly around and knock loot out of people's pockets.
Yeah,
and,
and
pick
suck it
and
up.
steal it.
Yeah.
Suck it
Pretty
up.
funny.
So in Dark and Darker, this was rolled into their thief class. So what you could do is you go invisible and you literally crouch up to someone and you ruffle through their pockets and literally steal shit. And they couldn't see you as long as you didn't move. So people would like sit at an extract like up in a rafter or something, and then someone would come below them and they'll just be like looting everything out of their pockets, and then they'll get out like, where'd all my loot go? And it was like, I got it. This is kind of a funny spin on that by having a drone, which is kind of cool. And I think you can use that drone for recon. Someone in chat said
Yeah,
this
you
might
can
be a
tag
counter.
people.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
might be a counter for Invis hunters as well. And it's got a grapple like strand.
It does
like
have a grapple. And
a
Kevin
grapple that-
Yanez worked on Strand in Destiny. So I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that grapple feels great.
It looks like the strand grapple with a different color. Very
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Oh, and they said something
Uh,
about the more the thief is holding, the faster the cooldown on that is. So like the more that you are a loot goblin, the better your abilities actually.
Yeah. And there's a core that you can get that also does that, and it's something like whilst greed is good as the core. When your backpack is full, your sprint speed and slide distance are increased.
Perfect.
So
I actually really
there are-
like that.
There's some
I like
cores
that you're
go with it.
incentivized to like play into your character and you get benefits for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's cool.
There's a hit and run core that says after you melee someone, it knocks random loot out of their backpack after a grapple. So
I love
you
that.
use your grapple and then you hit them, and then it like a loot pinata, like more loot falls out of them.
That's really funny. I like that.
Triage we haven't done. So this is the support class.
Yeah.
You can basically defib players from range. You know, like revive them with an ability. You get like a little bot friend that you can attach to players. It gives them like shields and health. It also can mimic your consumables, so you can put like a bot on a friend. Then if you heal, they also heal.
Yeah.
And also for whatever reason, they get like improved battery weapons if your bot is attached to you or them, I think. So it improves your weapons somehow. It very much feels like the support class in like a Battlefield 6 with the LMG. It's like big energy weapons or whatever. And revives. And the last thing they talked about is Rook, which is their free loadout class. So
Let Rook cook.
Yeah, you'll not get a full match if you go on with Rook. So it seems like everyone will get a full lobby like from the beginning, which is a little bit different from Arc Raiders, where you can load in on, your main class and only have like 18 minutes left in the match, which Marathon's doing different. I think if you are on like one of your main classes, you're going to get a full match. But if you're loading a Rook, you're going to get a half match, or the match that's already started,
Somewhere in there.
which is same as Escape from Tarkov. Similar to Escape from Tarkov, Rook.
You can only go
can
in
be
solo.
friends. Yeah, only do solo. True. Yeah, only solo, and can be friends with the AI, which is like Tarkov does it. Like when you scav in, the AI enemies don't shoot you. It seemed like that was on a cooldown though. Like you had to use it as an ability. It's not just like always up. You had to kind of activate it.
It looked
for
like
the
it was
enemies not
tactical,
to shoot
yeah.
you.
I would love it if that means that you can blend in so much that players think you're one of the robots, because I think that'd be really funny to just be like walking with the robots.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well, I
funny
mean,
if they could do
that's
that.
what people would do on Escape from Tarkov, because the AI has like a patrol pattern, and so people would be playing the AI and acting like the AI and like going,
That's what I want.
doop,
Yeah,
doop, and then like walking the same pathfinds and seeing if players.
that's what
would
I
shoot
want.
them.
That'd be
Yeah.
funny.
I think the interesting thing about Rook, I don't think it's gonna have any abilities, right, apart from like blending in. So it's
Yeah,
lot
it's like an
weaker than other
empty shell, pretty much.
shell. It's a lot weaker than the other classes, which I think is a good like. Arc Raiders, the free classes are actually really strong. Like you can go in and kill gear players with a free class. The way they're talking about Rook sounds like you're going to be at the mercy of
if you get caught,
real
I think.
players, really, because they're going to have all their abilities. You're going to just be a naked robot, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going
So
in
they
there
were
just to
talking about-
grab like, oh, I'm really low on heals, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
grab
in
stuff.
and grab some heals. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were talking about Rook as in like, are you gonna spare the Rooks you see? Just kind of like they're at your mercy, or
The
you
Arc
gonna
Raiders morality.
yeah, give them a little bit of loot, let them go.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting with proc chat and Rook and all that stuff. Now is what I was thinking. Is it is it gonna turn into a little Arc Raiders type scenario? It's like I'm just like a helpless robot, and then you get into seeing all the ways that Arc Raiders is now turned into people just performing on rooftops, and it will be interesting to see where that one goes.
I think that probably has the highest likelihood of the social aspect because they also added the voice changer, right? Or is that just for content? Like I think you can have Rook with a voice changer to be like a robot. I don't know if that was like.
I'm not sure.
No, there was that
content they
clip.
made.
That was content. The guy
Yeah.
was like, I
That was just
am
content?
Rook. I am Rook.
Right.
Yeah, he was total role playing, and then it just went viral. But yeah, like
Right.
there you go. Though, like it, I don't know that there's a voice changer, but I believe that was all faked. Yeah.
So I think
I will
Rook
help you.
might have some social aspects because it's free. It's on the, they're kind of setting it up as feel sorry for Rook. They're like players who are down on their luck, trying to get gear basically.
Yeah,
So
going
we'll see if it sticks.
As I say in Arc Raiders, going grocery shopping when you're just getting in. You're like, I just need some mats.
One of the fun things in like Tarkov, be interesting to see if this happens too, is free loadouts would team up, and that would be another like social part of it because you'll know if they're also a scav because they're just hanging out with other enemies, right? And you're like, oh, let's go gang up on a real player and see if we can get some loot. So you can imagine if you've got multiple Rooks hanging out, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, let's hang out with these other enemies and just wait for a player to come along, and then we'll see if we can take him out and like come out geared,
Yeah. I like
so that
that.
could have some nice social aspects to it with other Rooks.
Yeah, another aspect there they pointed out was that, I assume eventually you'll kind of know map sizes and roughly where you're at in a match. You'll get a sense of how many people are left. But because of the Rook element, that means you're going to inject other players, even if they're weaker. So you will have players running around, even though you might think like, oh, I've cleared a bunch of teams. So you still might run into people because of the Rook situation.
I actually really like this pacing for extraction shooters compared to Arc Raiders, which is just like actually has, if you're in PvP servers, actually has a lot of tension the entire time. It's just like need to expect to get third, fourth party for like 15 minutes before people stop spawning in. Whereas other games like Tarkov, once you've wiped, people keep track of how many players you've wiped, and you get an understanding of like it's now kind of clear to loot, and I've just got to watch out for scavs, which are a lot weaker. And I think Marathon will have a similar kind of pacing where you'll have some big battles in the first 5-10 minutes, and then you'll get a little bit of breather, but you'll just have to watch out for Rooks spawning in and trying to nab you while you're like looting or something.
Yeah. And then as they went over all these classes too, the other thing that stood out, which it was just nice that they highlighted it, which is like all the classes are designed in a way that hopefully, you can see them in the distance and get a sense of like, oh, that is clearly this character class.
Yeah.
So you have like a sense of the main skills that you're kind of going up against, even when you spot somebody. And yeah, like I think in a game like this, it's super important to be like readable right away, and start like strategizing how you want to approach the situation. So sounding good, yeah,
it is sounding good. Yeah.
I thought it looked good, now.
I thought it looked good too.
Yeah. I was kind of like, I would like to go for a few runs. I always talk about, I guess it's maybe just me, but Apex, when I look at this, it just has a little bit of that PvP forward feel. But I love extraction stuff too. So I really hope they cleaned up the PvE stuff. That's the one thing I'm just unsure about and all they've talked about because I haven't played it, but I'm like, can I really like go into a building and fight with some PvE enemies and feel good about that? Or is it like it was in the alpha where I was like, dude, like don't make any noise. And then I get in an encounter and I just get cooked so fast. Obviously not having much gear, and it was very early on, but that's why I didn't love the feel of it back then. I mean, it was fine. I was like, oh, it's okay, but like it didn't hook me. But those are a lot of the things that I'd look for. And then they also, I don't know if you're going to talk about the cryo archive, Mylan. You saw that since we last met, they showed the raid, like, the cryo archive is the USEC marathon ship, I think.
Map kind of deal, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that has like better enemies and better loot and
yeah,
higher high risk. I think
But
it looks cool.
yeah, but they said, straight up, it's got raid-like security measures, and they sort of even joked when someone's like, "Great, I gotta like do a puzzle while people are all around," and I think Marathon Account had responded like, "You should kill everybody first." Something like that. Like snarky answer is like, I don't think it
Yeah.
was that snarky, but it
Well,
was like, try killing everyone before you do that. Then.
I don't think I ever talked about some of the puzzles in Arc Raiders, but like Arc Raiders did a music puzzle that was incredibly
Oh, really?
complicated for an extraction shooter and required like, discords to work together to work it out. And it was essentially like musical notes hidden on hidden buttons throughout the map that you had to press in a certain
Oh,
order.
the bunker
And
stuff.
the only way you worked out the order was finding like the musical sheet. Once you found the musical sheet, then people had to work out what music notes each button was. And then if anyone pressed any button out of order, it would reset it and you would fail it. So it was like, and it was something that was almost not impossible, but almost impossible solo because of the way it made you run across the map. But yeah, really cool. What I would consider, like a puzzle to like open a secret door and get loot.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see like them having whatever dungeon-like mechanics in the midst of the raid. I'm curious how far they took that. But either way, the main point I would just say, the Cryo Archive just looks really cool, and it's, as they've talked about, it's like
Yeah.
filled with a lot of dangerous enemies. And yeah, to me, when I look at it, I think more of like, oh, it's got some Destiny dungeon type appeal to it. But yeah, I think the value proposition seems there for me. It's just, will it play in a way that you feel like it's really worth grinding for? That was another big question I had during the alpha. Just like spent a lot of time and I felt like I made it nowhere. And again, that was like closed alpha test. Like it wasn't anywhere near what it is today. So I'm just, having not played these recent player tests, I'm like really curious how much it's been polished up and changed. Because yeah, the footage, it just looks so much more feature complete, and it just looks polished now. It's got a lot of like effects and on-screen display stuff happening. You're scanning the world and all the effects and stuff. Yeah, they just look really nice.
Yeah, I think if they can, like, to compare it to Arc Raiders, if they can, I think it'll be completely different because it'll be more PvP centric. But if they can get the build crafting right and the loot value right, I think it has a real good point of difference, which is like, a lot of the time when I play Arc Raiders, I never feel scared about losing stuff. Like it is very casual on that side. Nothing really matters apart from blueprints. But I can imagine in this, if they get the balance right and you get like a cool core that you want to make into a build, you're like, I really want to get this out so I can.
Yeah.
This is the final piece I need for a build to then go in, with more invis or to go in with a certain play style. And I want to try this out. Then maybe it's like, okay, like I really want to extract now. And I think I always like that tension in extraction shooters to find something really cool. I don't think it was there in the alpha either. So it's if they get the build crafting right and they get you don't want things to be too rare because then you can't be bothered using them and they sit in the vault. But if they're not rare enough,
like, I'm
then
never
there's
gonna
no
use
chase
it.
either, and that's just like the perpetual balance.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy that we're probably just a couple months away from that one.
It's
And
coming out in
certainly,
March. We just don't have a like actual day, but they said March.
Yeah. They must have. I mean, what do you think the reason is that they haven't given us the launch date? I have some real-time thoughts on that right now, but there's like, why do you think we don't have the date?
I assume they just want breathing room to change it, but I guess it can't go more than March. Like the latest would have to be the end of March, right? Like they have to do
Yeah,
that.
you'd think they'd at this point have like 8 days to choose from, right? So
Are they worried about any silent drops of other games during that time, and they want to pick the right weekend, maybe, or maybe they want to get the public another beta out the way first and make sure everything's groovy. I don't know.
I really don't know
maybe.
because we're not working with a ton of time. But maybe in that case it is helpful for them to be able to move to have it on a specific weekend. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
really only
fine.
talking about the difference of weeks, right? It's like either
Yeah,
this weekend
Yeah.
or that weekend. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. So I
what
actually
can you
do
do in that
think
time?
they've known once they locked in that it would be like whatever the first half or second half. Like I'm pretty sure they know it's like one of 4 days, but I think they probably were like, well, you know what? Well, let's just leave it at March, and then we're gonna have like an announcement of the beta, and we have everything lined up when we announce that date with a hype announcement moment. So I'm thinking more on the marketing side, and I think that's probably where their head's at, right? Like they wanted to make sure they had that moment that this is the day it's coming, but everything lined up, and also maybe just get some of this like online commentary out of the way without like getting the release date kind of like muddled up with that. So I don't think it's a bad strategy.
I mean,
like it
could
actually begs
be-
the question, how much do gamers need to know in this type of game, and maybe others where it's like you need to know the exact date. How much does it affect sales, you know?
I'm just trying to think of like what could you reasonably achieve in a couple weeks, and I guess like server stuff, because maybe they really don't know their server capacity because of how poorly it was received the first time. So maybe they, that's something that you can bump up, in weeks, and they can change.
But even then, when you just pick the end of the month, then you'd be like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna give ourselves extra
True.
time. Sony doesn't care if as long as it's out before the 27th or whatever
Yeah.
the date would be.
yeah, true.
It'd be basically, I think it would have to be out before March 24th or 23rd. So I'm saying that because, like, give it a week to collect some revenue at the end of March for Sony is probably part of the thinking. In that
I'm down
deadline,
with
but-
them to go towards the end. Yeah. I'll be
But
okay.
I
I'll be
actually-
good with that.
Yeah, I don't care when it comes. I just thought it was interesting. And then, yeah, you'll have some open beta, which could easily occur. They never said that was going to happen in March, but probably they'll happen in that Call of Duty fashion where it's like, let's just get everybody on board, get them hyped, hopefully. And the people that are in are just like waiting for the next week to drop versus like having some big period of adjustment again. I think we're past that at this point, Sorry for those listening. I'm still dying from a cold, apparently. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fran's been sick.
I don't know what is going on. I catch 2 things. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it out in the wild. And yeah, maybe part of it's the Highguard factor. We're like, we actually just don't even want to say anything too much until Highguard's out of the way, Let's see how they handle their release date,
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Dude, what if it's what if they're gonna start doing coming attraction trailers when you log into free-to-play games? And so you log into Highguard and it's like it forces you to watch like all the intro stuff, and then it goes to like coming attractions and like shows you a marathon trailer. You get the release date, and then it's gonna show you another hero shooter. I'm obviously joking, people. But that'd be a way to troll people. Do it, I say.
Rightio.
Yeah. Good
All
chunk of
right.
news.
Anything else?
I mean, we did a lot of fantasy critics stuff. I'm sure there was some
We
big
did.
news out there that we've overlooked. Nothing comes to mind at the moment, but
No, the big thing that happened today was just the Resident Evil Requiem showcase. They had a chat badge. It's still available if you're watching literally right now, but
Oh,
it's
really?
only available for less than 24 hours for this Umbrella Corp chat badge for gifting a sub. So it's going to be coming back in March sometime, but yeah, this is the only time that you can get it until then. So that was interesting. So I was like, are they going to drop a demo? Because the showcase is literally 12 minutes long.
yeah.
But no, they did not.
Yeah, it was sort of just like I mean, it was like a showcase featurette, but it was, to me, it almost felt like, hey, like it's done, here's a few more details. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the director, which was that the director, Watts, that was talking in
Yeah,
that?
they actually opened it up in such a good way
Yeah.
because he's like, I never said Leon wouldn't come back.
Yeah. He's like, I never said that if you were paying attention.
So then he started laughing. But the showcase was definitely like a big portion of it was about their collabs and merch that they're doing. They have a collab in the game with Porsche. So the car that
Yes.
you're driving in Resident Evil 9 is a Porsche.
Man.
Nick.
They're having a collab with Hamilton watches. So the watches that Grace and Leon
I
have
love
in the
those.
game, you can buy in person in real
I
life.
gotta Google that now.
One of them is,
Yeah.
I think, $1,200, and the other is $2,400.
Yeah. They're
Never
nice.
mind, I'm
watches.
not gonna bother googling it. What if I like it?
Yeah. You probably can't pre-order it fast enough, but
They announced
get-
a like statue that was coming out that you could get. They showed the digital deluxe stuff. There is a skin for Grace that makes her Lady Dimitrescu.
Okay, I'm getting that.
I missed that part. That's nice.
Yep.
Does
I'm
it
loving
also
that.
make her like 3 feet taller?
I think she's the same height, but she's
Yeah.
blue. She's kind of like blue and has a
Uh,
hat on in the outfit.
Not bad.
Um,
Yeah, the Porsche, by the way, is the Cayenne Turbo GT for anyone curious. And they
There you
did some
go.
like modifications to make it fit the
Cayenne,
game
is that the
world.
SUV?
Yeah, it's like an SUV
Oh,
style.
that's
So-
lame.
yeah, but Leon's driving around in an SUV. Like, kind of makes
now,
sense.
he's
If you
80
look,
years old, you know.
if you,
else is
he's
he gonna drive?
80, dude. He's doing roundhouses against chainsaw zombies.
Look, I'm not judging
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
except for people who walk into a Porsche dealership and walk out with an SUV.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but
I mean,
don't,
the CUVs are not
yeah, I don't
What's a
have a car.
CUV?
the compact SUV, you know.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
probably-
smaller SUV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they are nice.
It's more
They're
of that.
comfy. They're you can make them loud and fast or like quiet, and they're nice. They are nice. They are nice.
Brian, you can fit some golf clubs in the back of this one. I mean, regular
It's
Porsche,
for-
you're gonna be
it's
Golf
for-
struggling, dude.
clubs.
It's
Yeah.
for a car guy who also wants to be able to put their kayak on the roof and like go camping, but
Yeah.
they want
That's
to go
what a
really
second car
freaking
is for.
fast on the freeway.
And yeah, exactly. It fits the lore as well, right? Like Leon's guy, he might have to throw some zombies in there, some chainsaws, all his hatchet sharpening goodies. So he needs a bigger car, Brian. What do you expect the man to do? Not get a Porsche?
It's like, hey, you want to be able to carry stuff
Yeah, that
and
would
like
be
do the
lame.
groceries and get a bunch of stuff, but you also want to be able to go 0 to 100 in like 1
Yeah.
second on the freeway.
Yeah,
you
Brian.
know?
Do you prefer
Uh-huh.
that you can only choose one of the two? This one or like a Dodge Ram? Which would you prefer he has?
Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Leon in a Dodge, but a Dodge Challenger.
Oh, yeah, he won't choose. Yeah, I was trying to force you into a corner.
No, but I'd see him in I see him in a sports car or a classic sports car, like a
Oh, yeah, for sure.
1969 Mustang
custom.
fastback.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You fit plenty of bodies in that.
You've said too much.
But the gameplay portion, it was really good, man. I was watching it and I was like, "Ooh, he's shooting knees, and then you get to do a melee attack, and he's like kicking their heads into the wall and squishing them, and there's blood everywhere." And yeah, I think the game looks like it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
This is
looks
my
really,
first
really,
must
really
play at 2026 for sure. Like,
Yeah. Who has
just
that
a
on their
little worried
fantasy?
about the gray stuff.
I got it
might
on
be
my-
too scary
Yeah.
for me.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
It
going
might
to
be.
score very well. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very,
it will.
very good pick. That was way up my list. That was your first
We-
pick, right? Yeah.
We got a couple weeks until Code Vein Character Creator is out and Nioh 3 demo begins, which your progress carries over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wasn't there already a Nioh 3 demo? Am I crazy?
There was a PlayStation 5 exclusive one. This one is
Okay.
going to be on Steam and PlayStation, and your progress carries over, and you can actually make your character, whereas in the other one you couldn't make your character.
And your
So
Your
knowing
character will
Team
go
Ninja,
through
it's
this,
probably
yeah.
going to be an easy like 10 hours of gameplay in the friggin' demo.
that game looks phenomenal. Like, it just looks
Yeah.
Yep.
It should be
It's real
solid.
good.
How long is that game likely to be, Watts, from an hour's standpoint? A lot, right?
how good are you?
Yeah, it's probably a couple questions. One, yeah, how good are you? How long are you taking per like boss fight? Two, do you want to explore all of the open zones? Because they do have armor, weapons, loot, skill things you can get. There's a lot. Yeah, so if you want a beeline and you're good, I don't know, maybe 30 hours ish. For me, it's probably, I would be surprised if I can finish it
70 or 80.
before Resident Evil comes out.
Yeah.
Which is 20 days later.
Are you gonna play Code Vein
Right.
as well when it comes out?
I am, so the Code Vein
Code Vein 2, sorry.
releases the same day as the Nioh 3 demo, but there is early access for Code Vein, which
Oh,
you can
okay.
get the deluxe. You get to play early, and that's on the 26th. So
You really
I
like
will
the
be
first
playing
Code Vein,
it.
right? Is that right?
I liked it. Yeah, there was definitely kind of jank and it had its problems, but I think it had a lot of really cool ideas, and it still has one of the best character creators.
Yeah. That gradient hair. No
And they
lots
put
loves
out a
that.
video. They put out a video a couple days ago, going over gameplay and the systems and stuff, and it looks like it's going to be really fun. So I think it's actually going to be quite a fun game.
Mm-hmm. Anything else huge?
Coming up,
296 GameStops are closing down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a
New
bunch
All
Zealand's,
of the
New
ones in New
Zealand's
Zealand?
losing their EB games. Yeah.
Yeah.
damn.
But some of that commentary was about, wasn't it mixed in with how like the CEO is trying to hit like targets and is going to get some massive billion-dollar bonuses, many billions of dollars, if those targets are met, and that I think these are related. So it's all like
I
just
don't know, but I saw videos because they had like signs of like 50% off everything, but it like wasn't off everything. There's like these massive lines going out the shops. And it's like, oh no, not 50% off consoles or new games. 50% off like
so not everything.
accessories, second
So
games,
lame,
and then
dude.
all the like. I don't know if your EB or what do you call it? GameStop over there has like Pokemon plushies and like all the pop culture
Yeah.
stuff as well.
What are those head things called? Funko Pops? Is that what they're
Yeah,
called?
Funko Pops, that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually saw so they announced that Sophie Turner is going to be Lara Croft, and they showed a picture of her in the full getup, which looks very accurate to like the original Lara Croft outfit. And then GameSpot quote tweeted it and said, "That's not Lara Croft." And then people
Oh,
quote
class
tweeted
move.
them saying, "This isn't a GameSpot." And it's
Yeah.
like all the Funko Pops and everything. Well, this is what I'm saying. When they are pandering to a chud audience, it's because they're failing. Why is GameSpot stop? Yeah, stop doing that.
Poor GameSpot.
GameSpot, you got to change your name, man. What are you doing?
I mean, GameSpot GameStop may go out of business, right? And so now you did it to me, but once they do, there will only be one
yeah,
left.
going out of business, and now you're like, oh, guys, this one doesn't have big enough boobies.
Remember
Go to our stores.
when they put those like fakies on what's her name for the first Lara Croft
Fakies.
movie? They were like foam fakies, and you could like tell that they were because she's wearing like a skin tight t-shirt, and you could see like the foam. It looked
Really?
bad. That first Lara
Wow.
Croft movie had some problems.
So she's looking pretty good, and
Yeah.
she's real British.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it actually looks pretty close to being accurate.
I
Yeah, I
like
mean,
the
it's
last
interesting, they
girl
went with
they
the-
had. I don't remember her name, but I thought she was good. She was only in one movie, and I thought she was
Oh.
pretty good. She played like a younger Lara Croft, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
She looked like Lara Croft,
Um,
so I guess that's what I
But-
needed.
but I mean, the real discussion is like they chose to throw it back still to the 90s OG, which is
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
when you have the new Lara Croft Tomb Raider games that have that more like battle hardened, modern look, and they chose not to go in that direction. So
How old is Sophie Turner in real life? She's got to be late
I feel
20s.
like
at
late
this
20s
point,
or
right?
something, but I think late 20s. Sophie Turner age
29.
Yep,
29.
almost 30.
Yep.
So they won't. Do you think they'll be doing another origin story with this movie, or do you think they'll start kind of like, "Hey, we know that you know what's going on here. Let's get into the tomb raiding"? Because I'm getting sick of origin stories like over and over again for characters.
Yeah, I think
I
they'll
mean?
just get into it. Like like you'll be like, wow, it's sort of like a James Bond, and just get to a new story of some kind with her.
Yeah,
I think that's probably the right way to go.
yeah. I'm looking at pictures of her. She looks like Tomb Raider to me. I'm okay with
Right?
that.
Like, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good.
I don't know about the red glasses. I don't feel like the red sunglasses are going to be great for tomb raiding. That's my take. I would go with clear.
They're in the
but,
game,
I don't think she-
Briar.
It's dark
game
in there.
accurate.
I don't think
It's
she's gonna
dark in
wear
there.
them all the time. Okay.
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 Okay, glasses are baby. Okay.
Yeah, I think she looks better than what was her name that played it? Her in the first.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, thank you. I think she looks more like Lara Croft than Angelina Jolie.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, no, I think this particular treatment of that photo and everything is very, yeah, I mean, they nailed it.
Yeah.
But Angelina Jolie had a good Lara Croft look, though, I think, for sure.
She did, yeah.
Sophie Turner also, what a turnaround I had on her as an actress throughout the Game of Thrones series,
Yeah.
which I did not really like her. I mean, she was a child actor, so it's very
Yeah.
hard to be a good actor as
Yeah.
a child actor. But I
Plus,
was just
she
not
was-
on board.
I mean,
Go
she
ahead.
was annoying for quite a while, intentionally through the writing, which probably didn't help.
Intentionally, yeah.
Like, you were,
Yeah.
like, meant to not like her, kind of.
Yeah.
You're like, you spoiled little brat, you know.
Yeah, but like you can do that and still be a good actor. Like who's the kid who played?
Oh,
the
you just didn't
prince
like
in
her
Later
acting,
the
I
King.
see.
Yeah, I just didn't think she was
Oh,
like
okay.
nailing it. But throughout the series, as she got better, she was one of the most riveting actors I thought toward the end of the series, where the show needed all the help it could get, frankly. Yeah, so I'm on board for this. I like Tomb Raider movies. I like the Tomb Raider franchise. So I've always been a
Yeah.
fan. Got a lot of Tomb Raider coming up. We got a game coming
There
out
is a
this
lot
year.
coming up.
Got a game coming out
Yeah.
this year. We got a movie. When's this movie coming out? Do we know?
Or series, right? Amazon series?
Oh,
It's
it's
an
gonna be a
Amazon
series?
series.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm,
Do we have a release date yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They
I don't
have
know.
a
And
web
then-
page for it, but
So this year's Tomb Raider game is a remake of the first game, right?
mhm.
And then
Yep.
the
Atlantis.
new one, is that coming out next year, 2027?
Yeah, I think that's what I was just thinking when you mentioned. I think they just teased it. Did they say 2027?
So we don't
Yeah, I
know
don't
yet.
remember.
Okay.
I have no freaking clue.
No. That's a lot of Tomb Raider.
None,
but
none
I'm-
of these
I'm
have
here for
release
it.
dates, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it
here for
is. I think it is targeted for 2027. Yeah. Catalyst, Tomb Raider Catalyst. Yes.
Do you remember when any video game to movie or TV show franchise changeover was automatically known? It was
Oh, yeah.
definitely going to be shitty. Do you remember
Well,
that?
right,
It wasn't
they-
that
they-
long
they-
ago.
I mean,
All of them
yeah,
were
it was
bad.
very common. Yeah, it
It
was
was
just
all
we
of them
didn't
were
get
bad.
any, for the most part. Probably
Now-
started with the Mario Brothers movie. You know, did not help.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Mortal Kombat was heralded, and you go
Oh,
back and watch
yeah.
that movie now, you're like,
But the intro was awesome.
it was.
And I
awesome.
was a
The music
kid,
was
so
awesome.
I didn't care. I still liked
No,
it.
I didn't.
Terrible movie, but great for
But
kids.
now, I mean, we are. We're watching the Fallout series. Unbelievable!
Oh yeah,
It's so
yeah.
fun.
I need. Well, that's the thing. To your point, like everything is now. It's become more revered. Like from the Last of Us series to Fallout to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, we've all grown up with this stuff and are now old enough to also appreciate, like good acting and all that stuff. And well, I guess maybe a better way to put it, I feel like we get treated more seriously. In addition to the fact that the games industry has just become so monstrous, and once
Yeah.
as Hollywood does, once they saw the money when you do it well, and I'm trying to remember some of the best first good game movies, but then they realize like, oh, if you don't treat it like a goofy video game adaptation,
Or give it to
you
Uwe
might
Boll.
actually like be onto something that's like huge
Yeah.
actually. So
Wait, they were bad. They were all bad.
yeah, now it's
The
got
Mario live action.
Oh, that was
Yeah, I
terrible.
mean,
You've
that
seen
was-
it, right, Milo?
I've still got nightmares about the Goombas. What are they?
God. I
Van Damme,
read a
Street
story
Fighter,
one time that who were the two stars of that? Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
like was
That's his
yeah.
name?
Yep.
The story is that they were so convinced they were going in a shitty movie and they hated the experience that they were like basically shit-faced drunk throughout the entire filming of that movie.
Oh, I think I heard something like that.
I don't know if that's true. That's just like what I heard or I read somewhere. So, but I mean,
Man.
can you imagine if your stars are like convinced going into the movie that it's going to be shitty? Like, how do you get a good movie
Yeah.
out of that? That's too bad. The new movie was good though. I mean, was for kids, but it was fun. It's Mario, you know. The
I
new
s- I
Sonic
still
movie
need to
was
watch it.
good.
Yeah. No, it's gotten so much better.
Yeah. Fallout, I mean, unbelievable. Halo, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
man,
watch
missed
it,
that.
but I had heard that mostly people just thought it was pretty mid or worse.
Mhm.
You got to see his ass, I guess. You know, they got that going for
Oh, really?
him. Yeah.
Yep.
That's one reason.
Huge.
Master Chief got a big dumpy. Is that what you're saying, Mylan?
Man, caked up.
He said huge.
Yeah, he was pretty caked up, I think.
Yeah, probably does. I mean, you would think that's a heavy suit. You know, he's
Yeah,
doing
you
a
want
lot
to
of,
fill
like-
the suit out. You don't want any gaps in there.
Yeah.
Do we wrap this up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will tease that I've started Metroid Prime 4 finally. So,
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to hear
Tune
what you
into
think of it.
Fran's streams.
So,
I'll
yeah,
watch
How
him
far are you-
play.
How deep are you in?
I only played for about 3 hours. So,
Okay, so you got to do the
We'll see.
desert.
Right at the
then.
beginning.
no, I haven't touched
No?
it yet. I'm just in the green forest area so far. So, just getting started. But yeah, I feel like my head's going to explode. I felt this way for like 10 days. So, now I'm like, am I going to play anything tonight? Yeah, we'll see.
I hate that when
Almost
you're so
out of the
sick
woods.
You can't even play games. I hate that.
Yeah, well, it's just
Yeah,
not
that's the
fun,
worst.
right? Like I can, but if you like, bright screens when you have like sinus pressure in
yeah,
your
it's
head,
the worst.
it's not super fun.
I hate
I've been
being
trying to
sick.
get through it, but yeah.
Fran,
But
on a
what's even
scale
worse?
of 1 to 10, 10 being the toughest and 1 being the biggest wuss, how close are you to a 10 when you're sick? You pretty tough?
Oh,
tough it out?
Sorry, 10 is a wuss.
No, 10
no?
is like tough. Like I tough it out.
Oh.
I go to work, I cough on everybody, get everybody else sick. So fuck you.
I mean, I think it depends on what I have to do, right?
Yeah.
But I'm probably more in the. I think I'm in the 6, 7. Oh God.
You did it.
Jeez.
Oh,
You know,
meant
maybe we
that.
should just end it there, dude. You
All
want me to
right.
say it?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you learned a lot about upcoming games of 2026. Goodbye.
Bye.
There you go.